Hi, there's Panama. That's Van Halen. Van Halen, one of the, what would you say, super groups? Could you say Van Halen is a super group, Jake? I'll leave that up to you because you are, you're a super guy, so you would know about super groups and you like rock. So, by the way, thanks to our friends down the hall there, Classic Rock 94.5, The Arrow. They provide some of the bumper music, like Panama, from the super group known as Van Halen. Yes or no?
I would say probably like tier B.
Tier B.
Yeah.
Okay, who would be a tier A supergroup? Who is a, look, this is obviously a supergroup. Who would that be?
Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner is a tier A.
No, tier S, like as above A.
All right, I'm not. 239-479-5592. Keep the number handy because coming up in 10 more minutes, Drew's College of Political Knowledge. 4 questions on politics. The more you get right, the higher the degree. We'll see if you're in a PhD, and somebody's going to win that 1-ounce silver Trump coin, courtesy of Park Shore Coin Jewelry and Collectibles. All right. Could be part of a portfolio for you to maybe save money in the future. I don't know. I should ask Alfie Tounjian. There you go, because he knows a thing or two about things that you would do to create wealth. Advantage Retirement Group doing that very well. And, we've talked about silver and gold and coins and things like that. And as part of a diversified portfolio, I would say that's probably true, right, Alfie? Good morning.
Absolutely. Good morning. And yeah, I would say Van Halen might be a super group, but probably the super group would be Led Zeppelin, I would think.
Nah, I think it would be, I think the quintessential super group is the Rolling Stones.
Well, that too. Yeah, everybody likes them.
You always have to agree with me, and I'm always right. I'm actually right all along. It's staying on brand, Jeffy. That's what we do. All right, good stuff.
Yeah,
all right,
they're right there.
How are our markets looking? What's going on? What do you expect for today after last week's stuff going on?
Well, it's a different Monday, thank goodness. Last Monday was an awful Monday. You saw really the Nikkei, that was the Japan market, just tank. It lost 12% in one day. It was their biggest one-day loss in 40 years. So, and that was really due to people borrowing money against the yen. They were, yen is very low interest rate, and then so they're borrowing money there to buy stocks, to buy options, and then all of a sudden the yen increased their interest rate unexpectedly. So when they increased it, now these options got called, and they had to sell a lot of their assets. These people that had all their, leveraged it out. That's why I just hate that leveraging. I tell our clients, when you're retired, you want everything paid off. You want your house paid off. You want your cars paid off. You don't want any debt. And that's one of the things I emphasize to all of our clients is pay your debt off. Don't be leveraged. And that's what happened. It was leverage, and it looks pretty good today. The futures are up. We'll see that. We'll see what happens. But last week that was a doozy. That was a doozy.
So what's the focus this week?
Well, this week you have the focus is really going to be on brand new information, brand new data that's coming out for the CPI for July, the Consumer Price Index. How is is consumers still spending? Are they still spending? And inflation, retail sales are going to be reported. So we have a lot of companies reporting this week. So that's going to be, how is the economy doing? Is the economy still, is it slowing down? That was the other thing. Last week, you had that big hit there, and then, then some numbers came out, and is the economy going into recession? And then some numbers came out Tuesday that said, hey, the unemployment claims were not as bad as we thought, so the economy's still rocking, rolling a little bit. So that's why we had a nice little bounce back.
Right. And as far as, the numbers and what we expect as far as the CPI, of course, people are going to have to spend. It's just how much are what everything costs, right? It's not like and people have stopped spending really yet.
Yeah, well, their savings, they're spending, but they're charging. That's the problem. They're charging. Drew, I'm just, not talking about the markets right now, but this media, I just can't believe that Kamala is going to not charge taxes on tips. That's a great idea.
Yeah, for those that don't know, she made the big announcement at one of the rallies that one of the platforms will be no tax on tips. So I just want to make sure. Did she actually say it, or was it AI? Let's just double check real fast.
Yes.
And eliminate taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
Yeah, you see, here's the thing. So Trump said it was for hospitality workers. She's saying it's for hospitality workers. So the hospitality workers those are the people that work on the electrical lines inside of a hospital. Those are hospitality people. The hospitality people is something completely different. So,
Well, it's going to be hostile if she gets in. I can tell you that. I just it's scary, Drew. When you have the media backing you, it's just tough. It's tough. It's going to be, that's why Wall Street's a little bit, that's why Wall Street now, it was all Trump. It looked like Trump was going to win. Now it's a toss up, even leaning towards her. And that's why the markets have, jitter right now. So, but just remember, if you're investing for the long term, 5 to 10 years, you're rebalancing, you're not panicking. If you would have got out last week, you would have missed that big return on Tuesday. So just stay put and rebalance and go fishing, go play golf. Don't look at your portfolio.
there you go. Rebalancing. That's what I was told by my doctor last week. You need to rebalance your food intake. A little less.
There you go.
That helps with the rebalancing of the belly fat kind of thing.
Amen.
All right. Alfie Tounjian, Advantage Retirement Group. Our Mondays with Alfie. He's the best. All right, Alfie, I got to go.
All right. Love you guys.
All
Bye.
right. See you, brother. There he goes. Alfie Tounjian.